Do you have a vacation property that you own with others? Maybe it's a family home that's been passed down for generations in on a condo with other people. Well, I built a platform called OurSharedPlace.com, which lets you manage a vacation home easily. You can think of it as a combination of Google Calendar and WordPress and Google Drive, and a bunch of features that let you privately, with a small group of people, share documents, share a calendar, have a request reservation system that Google Calendar doesn't really have very easy feature for. Let's take a look at Our Shared Place and some of the features. So the calendar is at the heart of Our Shared Place, and it's built on a member model that there are guests, there are members, and there are admins, and each of those have different request, reservation, approval permissions. And you get a nice graphical view. Let's look at the entire year of this sample Caribbean villa, and you can find out who's booking when. It'll also show you the next booking that's coming up that you might want to see. You can view it in list form. And because I'm an admin of this property, I can see that there are a few requests that have come in, and I can confirm or deny those. I can also export my calendar to various services like Airbnb or VRBO or Google Calendar. And I can do that with this iCal feed link, so I can copy and paste that into Apple Calendar or Google Calendar, or actually Airbnb or VRBO as well. So you get one master calendar that lets you see at a glance, like when's the property available, when is maintenance arriving, when's housekeeping arriving, if you hire that service out. So you can set up your own public booking page if you like. By default, it's private, but if you want commission-free bookings, let's say to past guests or elsewhere, you could set up your own website for your property and then get a public booking page. So you can receive those inquiries from other people. So here's an example of this Caribbean villa sample booking page. If I go to it, I get this nice featured photo at the top. I haven't really filled in this description, but there's a nice area for text description of the property. And then optionally, you can toggle on and off this booking calendar so that guests can see when it's available or not available. And you can let people easily go to that calendar directly. Okay, so back to Our Shared Place. Another aspect of the platform is the property blog. And really, that's an articles manager. So if you've used WordPress, you'd be very familiar with this. Basically, you can write articles like what to do on check-in or what to do on checkout, or local hikes in the area, or restaurants that you might like, or information on how to winterize the property. And then you can also set the permission level. So you can make it to all members and up, meaning all members and admins, or you can actually make it available to all guests as well. And there is a guest portal as well that you can email a link to people showing up, and that will only show the articles to the guests that you've marked as guest level only. So in this case, let's go to the departure checklist. And here I'm setting the permission to guests and above, or I could set it to public. And then that URL is available without anybody logging in. Each blog article can have images. You can also add a YouTube video. So if you'd like video instructions on how to winterize, you can just upload a video to YouTube and then provide a quick link there in the articles manager. There's a message board as well. So a common message board amongst all admins and members allows you to have a threaded conversation. So in this sample property, we've got a post on hurricane season preparation, and kind of much like the Facebook comment system, you can reply to people. You can even have a little reaction like a like or a heart, etc. There's a contacts manager, which is particularly useful with the search feature. So if you wanted to know who the plumber is of this particular property, I could type in pest control and find that pest control directly. So very handy to be able to go through both the contacts or the documents area This is a bit like a shared Google Drive that you might use to upload all the warranty information or the annual report for the property. It's kind of your area to upload files that might be relevant to all members or the property itself. Here's a shared to-do list where you can assign tasks to various people. Here's something that needs to happen right now. New smoke detector batteries need to happen. And then somebody can check that off. And the list gets reduced, which is kind of nice. There's a shared finance manager too, so you can keep track of new expenses that are happening. If you've just paid plumber fixed sink, and I paid $400 for that, I can say that I was the one who paid it. I'm going to split those charges equally across all members, and it's added to the table. And then you can record a settlement. You can basically say, okay, OurSharedPlace, just figure out who needs to pay whom in order for this to all be balanced. And that's really a quick overview of OurSharedPlace. I hope you give it a try. It is free to try for 14 days, so you can go in and set up your property and give it a whirl. Thanks. Go to oursharedplace.com.